Hey guys, it's Adrian here bringing you a new video. So, I know we just did a video on smart shades just recently, but we did Zigbee shades. So this week, we're going to be looking at an all-new Matter-enabled smart shade. The great folks over at SmartWave sent me over a new Matter-enabled zebra shade to show you guys. Now this thing looks pretty awesome. Now it's similar to the setup that we've looked at before, where we have a solar panel that's going to power the unit and keep it powered all the time. It will fit inside the window and allow us to control it not only with a remote, but also with Matter-enabled devices like maybe Apple HomeKit or hopefully Home Assistant. So without further ado, let's dive right in.
Alright, so here is the box that I got from SmartWave. Well, this box actually has two sets of shades in it, so my order will cover a window in my son's room and a window in my daughter's room. Well, they are both the same style zebra shade, so we're probably going to focus just on the one window, which will be my son's window. But if we can get this box opened up here, right there at the top, we got the instruction manual that will be used for getting these shades set up and installed. Next up, we have a smaller box here. Let's kind of see what all we got inside of this one. Looks like first up is the solar panels. So these solar panels are pretty cool. They stick to the window using like a 3M tape, and they will basically plug into the motor on the shades themselves and keep that battery charged up. They use a USB-C connector to connect into the motor. Let's see, next up we got the remotes. So of course there's two of them, one for each shade. They should already be paired, and SmartWave did a nice thing. They numbered them so I know which one's which. So it's like number one will be the smaller shade and number two will be the larger shade. Next up we got USB-C cables, one for each shade in case we want to power them up with a standard USB brick. We'll be able to do that. And then of course the mounting hardware and screws for getting the shades installed. Besides all of that, the only thing that is left are the shades themselves. So again, my son's window is going to be the smaller window in the box. The larger one will be for my daughter's window. So let's go ahead and get that smaller one opened up here. And these are definitely heavy duty. They have a little bit of weight to them. So these are not cheaply made. They seem really nice. You can see I went with the matching valance at the top that matches the color of the shades, which is a nice bluish gray color to them. But that's pretty much everything that's going to come in the box for the shades. So I'm not going to go into opening up the other shade because it'll be basically the same thing. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step, and we'll get the shade installed in my son's room.
So for this install, remember we got two shades, but we're only going to be showcasing one of them, the one in my son's room. So both shades were the same style, so not much difference other than the length of the shade. So we're going to be replacing old faux wood blinds here that I have in his room. They're actually already falling apart, so this is definitely due for an upgrade. Here in this clip you can see the blinds are removed, but I still have the brackets on there from the old blinds. And the new brackets are going to be about the same size, so it should be a pretty easy fit to just swap out the brackets with the newer ones. Can put them in the same spot and then be able to mount the shades. And here you can see in this clip we have the new mounting hardware installed, and like I said, almost the same location. And then all that's left to do is attach the shades to the bracket, and essentially they popped right into place without any issues. In this last clip I just kind of showcased the whole thing. You can see the shades are installed with the solar panel stuck to the window there, plugged into the shade motor. And then of course we have the remote mounted on the side there as well for control. and if we push that button, the blinds go down and start working great. Remote was already paired, so there was no additional setting up to do other than to just set the limits for up and down on the shades themselves, which is a very simple process. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step and get them set up in Apple HomeKit using Matter.
So I use Apple HomeKit with a new Apple TV 4K that has Matter thread capability for all of my Matter devices. I'm still able to get them into Home Assistant this way as well. From Apple HomeKit, I can share my Matter devices with Home Assistant. So for starters, I need to make sure my shades are in pairing mode. In order to do that, you push the button on the shades 3 times. You will see the light blink 4 times, letting you know that the shades are now in pairing mode. Then over in the Apple Home app, I'm going to hit Add Accessory. I want to say More Options here, and then click that button down at the bottom so that I can manually enter in the Matter code. Then all I got to do is put in the code that's on my shades here. We'll give the app a little bit of time to find the shades, and boom. We can now assign the shades to a room if we want. I'm going to create a new room since I don't have one for my son's room yet. I'll call it Caden's room. And I can then call the shades Caden's window as well, and we are done. We now have the shades showing up in Apple HomeKit using Matter. The next step is to get them into Home Assistant. For starters, we need to go into the settings here in Apple HomeKit for the shade and select Turn on Pairing Mode. Once we do that, it will give us a code that we can use, which we're going to copy here, and we'll use that in the Home Assistant app. So over here in Home Assistant, we're going to go under Matter Devices, which is under Services. We'll hit the Add Device button down there at the bottom. It asks us a few questions. First, it says, is this a new device or already in use? We're going to say that it's already in use since we're using it with the HomeKit. We'll choose Apple Home for the next question. Then it allows us to paste in the pairing code. And that's it. We now have Caden's window showing up in the list there of Matter devices. If we click on it, we are able to control it there with all the different controls. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and move on to the last step. I'll show you some footage of the shades in action and give you my final thoughts.
Alright, so I want to start by showing you some footage of the shades. You can see that I have my Home Assistant controls there on the left with the video footage of the shades there on the right. And we could try various controls. You could see how well the shades are responding. They're going up and down, very responsive, working great from Home Assistant. We can stop it in the middle, we can open it, we can close it. We can even go over to a certain percentage if we wanted to, and it goes right there without any issues. If you're looking for smart shades for your home, you definitely want to check out SmartWave. And just to remind you, I don't know if you guys remember, but I did get 2 sets of shades. I showed you that at the first of the video. Here's a clip of the other shades. I have them installed in my daughter's room, and again, they look great. We got the solar panel there, and I'm able to control them right there from the remote if I want to, also from Home Assistant as well. I'll have links to SmartWave's website in the description below. If zebra shades aren't the style that you're looking for, head over there. They have tons of other styles to choose from. I guarantee you'll find some that you do like. I want to thank everybody for donating to my Buy Me a Coffee link. Every little bit helps. If you haven't had a chance, head over to our spring merchandise page and check out all of the Burns home automation merchandise. If you're looking for the latest smart home gear, you're going to want to check out SMONET. I'll have a link in the description below. Head over there and see what deals they currently have running. And if you're looking for SIM cards for all of your smart home products, maybe like 4G cameras or something like that, you're going to want to check out Eiotclub. I'll have a link in the description below. Head over there and see what specials they currently have running. And speaking of 4G cameras, you don't want to forget Eufy. Eufy Security has tons of smart home products, lots of 4G cameras that will work with Eiotclub SIM cards. So I'll have a link in the description below. For Eufy Security, you're going to want to head over there and see what specials they currently have running. If you're looking for a good way to secure your internet service, then you're going to want to check out PrivadoVPN. I'll have a link in the description below. Head over there and see what special they have on their VPN service. If you're interested in buying and selling stock or maybe cryptocurrency, you're going to want to check out Robinhood. I'll have a link in the description below for them as well. If you sign up with that link, you and I both will get a free share of stock. It's a win-win for both of us. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comments below. As always, if there are any videos out there that you would like to see that I don't already have out there, let me know in the comments as well, and I'll see if I can't get something put together for you guys. Otherwise, I'll see you guys around.